It is quite a difficult question to deal with, but however, I think it is something that you have to decide as a Kosovars. It's a Kosovo government issue, and it has to come from the government the decision what to do or not to do with the taxes. However, I come from Finland, and we are big supporters of free trade. So for us, free trade is very important as being a small country in the north, and we need it every day. So if you look at that from that perspective, of course, it's much better for your future relationship with Serbia too, that you have no taxes issued from side to side. I think probably you have had your reasons, and I understand there has also been a lot of negativity coming from Serbian side. So I have kind of understanding why whatever happened. However, I see that for the future of the small country as you are, as we are, the free trade is paramount for us. You know, it's also again it's a hard question because it's not only us as a Finland. It's not only, for example, Romania, who is now EU presidency, deciding it. It's all the member states which decides together. And to my understanding, inside the European Union, there is some resistance of issuing visa liberalization yet. And what I think, even though it might sound, I think it sounds a bit kind of, how would I say, it doesn't sound good. However, I say it's very important that not thinking so much about visa liberalization, not thinking so much about dialogue, not thinking so much about taxes, but decide what you want to do in Kosovo, what you want to get for Kosovars, how can the people inside the Kosovo live a good life. And I think that is the most important thing. And I think that is something that the politicians should really think about it. What can make Kosovars happy in 5, 10, 15 years? What is something that people don't have to leave their homes and go somewhere in Europe because the life is not so much better there? What can happen here, like how you have a good health system, education system? People can be sure that their kids are educated well. They can be sure if they get ill that they can go to hospitals. And if you start to build your own country, then everything else will follow. And now I think it's too much of big, we have to concentrate on dialogue now, but we don't need to concentrate on changing the laws which would make our society better. So this is something really, really important thing. Last thing about our independence, from Finland we got, I always speak about this, but it's important. We lost a lot of land for Russia in a war, which of course we were not happy. But we didn't start to fight with the Russia. We decided that let the Russia be, and we have to start to build our own country, our own economy, take care of our own children. And now we are in 1939, we were one of the poorest countries in the world. And now we are one of the most richest, most educated, happiest, most competitive, beautiful country. Thanks.
Thank you very much.